But he is locking it in here.
I mean,
big risk.
You remember versus Geekstar was the same thing. Dijon Tower coming out, they won that 2-0. Element Mystic did with the Doomfist from Sparkle, but now they're going up against a considerably stronger team in StormQuake. But here we go, Seismic Slam going through. Sparkle, the uppercut, trying to layer in the damage. Rocket Punch going to be going wide. He gets tagged up. He's got to get the heck out of here. Only being ticked up, manages to get the pack, but Sujan will take him down. 2-for-1 exchanges. Only Kaiser was eliminated on the side of StormQuake. They find now 3. Looking for 4. Hanbin going to get dropped, and Element Mystic. Now they have to get their way back into the control center, away from that dropship. A horrific start.
Worst case, the Meteor Strike to break through this choke. Now that's their engaged tool. One of the only ways they're going to be able to get through there. They can try to use it with the bigger bang. Going to be very difficult, though, to pull that off. Probably going to see used alone. They're actually just breaking through first.
They're pushing their way up. Bubbles going down here. On Kaiser, he's going to be dropping the hammer. Can't quite see any people. Looks like he's going to be catching nobody. The Meteor Strike taking them all so low. Takoyaki manages to find one. Now Lastro and Proper both going to be going down. Element Mystic have successfully broken open the point here with the sound barrier and the Space Jam combo. Clean up these kills. They do take down Amy. The Fire Strike from Takoyaki finds the hit. Go into the back, just get rid of that pilot form. Diva, they'll get the kills, they'll get the flip.
Very shortly, get that grab, and that's going to be what they want to use to control this final fight here. Lastro's trance is going to be the most important part for StormQuake. They need that to be very valuable here.
StormQuake thinking he'll pick off on the Sparkle instantly. That could be absolutely huge. Punch goes in, they knock Sujan up into the air. Lastro going to be using that Transcendence. Graviton Surge comes in, Space Jam going to be dropping down. Early doesn't quite have the kills. They're still looking to answer back. Get some extra kills coming in. Sparkle manages to find Lastro. Now Amy going to be gone. The sound barrier out from Element Mystic. They try to stay in the fight. They try to maintain control. And it seems like they will be able to do just that. FaZe getting knocked off the map around the backhand side. Can anybody tag this? They get the stun up there on the Sujan. And Element Mystic will basically rob this one away from StormQuake. They lost at an 85%. Element Mystic take hold, and they do not let go.
National advantages are sometimes actually greater than ult combos. Element Mystic will be putting Sparkle on the Zarya this time, no longer willing to take that Doomfist risk. That's obviously a little bit better of a map to do this rather than the Doomfist earlier.
Dive into the back here from Takoyaki, just gonna be zapping away. Ooh, they still healers here dangerously low. Sujan now get picked off. Hanbin gonna be knocked out of the back. Kaiser now gonna be dropped. One exchange here on the side of Element Mystic. Now they will just go ahead, push forward, get the remaining members, take them down. Not even worried about trying to stagger people. Hanbin just goes off the side of the map. Doesn't build up much in the way of that self-destruct, but losing the mech, that was the only sacrifice that Element Mystic had to make in order to get the initial cast. Kaiser can open things up. The Shatter going to be coming down. Just lock him up. And then it's going to be out from XE, however, keeping everybody topped up. No one can take it down on the back end of that ult. Grab's going to be thrown in, but actually Eden taken away from Sparkle. Nicely done there by FaZe. That might have just won them the fight.
Certainly has, and you know, StormQuake is sitting pretty right now. Does have full energy here. That's a good start.
This up, 16% away now. Sparkle getting that nice right click in. Sujan just going to get picked off. Into the back, going to burn down FaZe out of that Nexus sound barrier. However, will get a bit more longevity and tankiness. But as they push forward, they manage to find Kaiser and Lastro. They crumble under the pressure being applied. Now the cleanup comes in, and Element Mystic looking to get the flip here very swiftly after StormQuake.
Now Element Mystic controls this choke, and they've got the grab. No way in here for StormQuake seemingly without that Shatter.
And they're going to try to open things up with the bomb pushing forward. Sparkle just shoves himself right into the hallway, dropping down. Bigger bang combo coming through, but Hanbin will not find any pickoffs, will not be able to make it back into the back. The Shatter comes down from Kaiser. They manage to find Sparkle. 2 for 0 so far. Now StormQuake looking good as they approach the point. Element Mystic is going to be trying to hold on till that OT comes through. 96% moving up. No way for him to survive the rally. Not going to do anything, and now Element Mystic will be surrendering the point. StormQuake starting now at 80%. They only have a rally to try to approach.
But anyway, they come out ahead here. Let's see if they can hold this choke. Basically, no ultimates across the board. This is a vanilla fight. Talking about neutral, basically.
Just the rally armor out from Element Mystic as they try to flip this one back in. 99 to 99 on both sides. StormQuake going to be trying to tie this up. Element Mystic looking to take it with a 2-0. Shatter online from Takoyaki. The Kaiser are going to be gone. The Shatter comes down. Only catches one into the back, and no one can really get over there to lock down Lastro. Hanbin going to be popped out of the back by FaZe's self-destruct. XE now going to be eliminated. StormQuake trying to really drag this one back into their favor. Lastro in the backside. Gives from Takoyaki. FaZe going to be popped out. He pushes forward. Transcendence going to be up. StormQuake staying in the fight. Sound barrier now going to be online for Amy. Graviton Surge is here. StormQuake, the OT bar starts plummeting. Oh, they barely tag it for a moment, Element Mystic. To extend it, but they cannot get it in the end. 100-99. StormQuake do tie us up. We have to settle the score on Night Market.
And you can see Lastros is coming up with more damage overall in these scrappy fights because he's got that experience. He's been there 1,000 times.
Well, back over onto the Doomfist here for Sparkle, but Takoyaki is just going to get dropped down. Kaiser finds the kill, then gets punished, but now Daw going to be eliminated. So yet again, StormQuake going to be trading up quite nicely here at the start. Will be that first cap unlocked for them as Proper walks away with a triple.
It's going to be tougher for them to get gate kept out here with this Doom.
Down Sparkle trying to find a pick off here. Gets that rocket punch. Kaiser's going to be taken down. Unique goes forward, finds a right click to just go ahead and kill him. Maybe a very fast flip if they can get it onto the point. Nice assassination. Sparkle takes Lastro, the uppercut. Now going to be looking for a little bit more. Weakens Amy. He'll be finished off by Exy. And he had 20-some-odd% here for StormQuake. The flip should be coming through in favor of Element Mystic.
Right. They know where he's hiding, but it's still difficult to counterplay him when you have no range damage.
The punch, the bubble comes down. Hanvin will go ahead and dump in that Graviton Surge, locking him up. Proper gonna go down, and it's the quadra kill on the back of the Space Jam. Sparkle knocks them out of the park.
They toss out the grab. If you don't eat it, you're gonna get Space Jam.
Yeah, and now there's gonna be a shatter online for Takoyaki. He takes a bit of damage. Sparkle is already assassinated Amy. The shatter's gonna be good. No one can touch it.
But still, Exy can use his to actually chase, save Sparkle, get him a Meteor Strike here. There's so much opportunity.
Yep, looking for the jump in there. Takoyaki is gonna be taken down. Astro actually opens things up with that kill. Now Daw and Sparkle both gonna be eliminated. Sparkle only able to find FaZe's mech, and just like that, StormQuake gonna counter push in. Exy not even getting an opportunity to use that Transcendence.
It was Element Mystic survives, they crush that fight, but he doesn't have the experience to make that call on this Zenyatta. He just simply doesn't.
Is that it? Maybe he wasn't expecting his team to go that ham, pushing that far forward. Either way, Graviton Surge is gonna come down with the shatter. Oh, the flank from Kaiser is absolutely massive. Hanman gonna be taken down, and just like that, he'll be able to clean up the kills. Guys are pushing forward, but there's nothing to pin. It's a team wipe. The cart is just going to keep on rolling.
That was their only chance to swap and stay ult efficient, and they chose no. They're going to run with this composition.
Bomb going to be dumped up there by FaZe, up into the air looking for a pickoff. Not going to be able to find anything. Good Sparkle gets rid of Suljet just moments before that sound barrier can come through. And that comes down FaZe, makes his way back in safely, but he is under fire. In the meantime, the rest of the team having a couple extended issues here as everybody else gets dropped. They will get the pop out. This is going to be the classic stagger. They'll boop him back. They'll get the uppercut to push him up the street.
Sparkle can play this aggro when he's got Doa as his bodyguard. He's got that armor pack. He's going to have his shielding that comes through, his Meteor Strike for escapability. StormQuake just couldn't do anything. Now they've got the grab.
Grab's coming down, but Takoyaki drops the hammer. 4 members hit the ground. They're going to be staying there, it would seem, as the kills start to come through. Sparkle looking for the finish here on Amy. They will be able to find it. That's a team wipe right in front of the spawn.
That was the hardest part for them. That was where they had the biggest ult deficit. Now
the grab's going to be locking them up. Here comes the Space Jam. Suljet going to be dropped proper. Gets the grab online, throws it into the sound barrier. From Unique is good. Keeps them alive. Cart's going to be inching forward by Amy, as you say. Kaiser drops the hammer, locks down a couple, but he is getting chunked out. Amy going to be finished off the OT bar, start the plummet. Can anyone tag this? It seems so unlikely. They cannot do it. The shatter will lock up the Hammond, locks up FaZe. And here we go, pushing forward. Of course, Sparkle's still going to be over onto the Doomfist. Not going to be surrendering that pick yet. Push forward, StormQuake. I mean, they basically have to full hold this if they want a chance at winning Hollywood. Sparkle going to be going in, gets that Zarya bubble. Kaiser taking a bit of damage here. Already, Suljet going to get popped. Exy finds the first kill, punch into the back. Gets rid of Lastro. Kaiser going to be taken down immediately after he kills Takoyaki, and with FaZe getting popped out of the mech proper with no shielding, trying to retreat. That is just going to be the cap picked up here by Element Mystic on the first attack. Look at
still a long hold they need, but it's a good start.
Way forward, Takoyaki still really waiting for an opportunity to go and take it down. The grab absolutely huge. The Meteor Strike coming in on top of the sound barrier from Amy is helping to keep them all alive. Rocket punches in, but Amy's still going to be sustained. Kaiser, however, up to that front line will be taken down. Now Exy pops in with the Transcendence, pushing forward, trying to keep them alive, and Hanman scoops up a kill. Gets that enemy Lucio. 2 members down, 3 down. And Suljet gets punched. Big FaZe knocked out of the mech, pushing forward. Takoyaki swinging away, manages to find the kill here on a proper, and that could just be it. 3 minutes still remaining. The cart starting to advance.
I don't think StormQuake's really going to be able to touch this, not with any staying power, as Amy is blocked out here. Can't even get out of this choke.
Punch comes through, uppercut just to try to lay them. Seismic slam, can anybody tag? Less than a meter away. No, they can't get there in time. Sparkle completely contains them inside the studio, ensures that they cannot make it in time, and Element Mystic will just move up 2-0.
This quad DPS potentially.
Okay, they're pushing forward with it. So guys are going to be over onto the Wrecking Ball Sugen here with the Ash going up against a 3-3 from Element Mystic. They start pushing their way up and around phase, taking a bit of damage so far. Proper going to get stunned up. Doha mentioned to find a kill, but now he's going to be disconnected from the rest of his squad. Pushing forward, but now Kaiser in a bit of a bad spot. Pops that adaptive shield, builds it up quite high, moving up well above 800 HP in the end. Not able to find a pickoff though, and no one survive.
Remember, phase is always the crux of this though, as everything else forces the rest of the team away. He's the one who's doing the most damage and forcing them away into that choke, so they've actually started to get a tick here.
Dynamite into the back, starts eating away here, get that big explosion. Hanbin gonna be taken off the side, Kaiser knocks him out of there. Grapples on, takes him out with the ball. Very nicely done. Now Exing and Takoyaki both going to be eliminated. It's just Daw and Unique trying to hold on by a thread. That starts coming down. Amy will be punished by Unique for that one, but they're in on the point. This should be the cap. Nicely done by StormQuake with the quad DPS.
Wouldn't even be fair to call that an eco push. It was a failed eco push. Very efficient hold here for Element Mystic.
Oh, Sparkle! He drops down. He didn't mean to do it. He falls off the platform onto the elevator. A big misplay from him. Uncharacteristic. Is picked off in that lead. StormQuake in onto the point. Transcendence going to be used by Exit. Is still holding onto the sound barrier. Now the rally's going to be coming up from Doha. Unique going to be going ahead, dropping in the shielding. Kaiser holding on, drops the hammer, manages to find one. It's on the Doha. They take him out of the fight. The bubble, however, saves him. Sparkle on the return. Manages to keep him alive for a little bit longer, but they will inevitably get that kill. And now Sparkle himself will be picked off, and Hanbin's been knocked out of the mech. StormQuake in onto the point, still not taking him. We'll start now. Delay a little bit longer, but that wipe coming through, that's going to be one, at least 2 ticks gained. Element Missing, anything they can do to stop this. Doha swapping over onto the Wrecking Ball, tags back in, pushes forward, gets a bubble. Adaptive shield comes through, he's trying to stay alive, will be taken down, grab comes out, and that will be the cap.
Let's see if this Doomfist dive works out for Element Mystic. It's going to be tough to get in there against the initial setup though.
Their way forward, just going to be going up the left-hand side here straight away. Sparkle moving up over onto the high ground, drop down, stun in on the Takoyaki side. Sparkle not going to be able to find anything, nor will the rocket punch. He's going to get tagged up. Going lower and lower, but does manage to stay alive for the fall. Man dropping even lower. Gets that Aura of Harmony. Will still be in the fight, but has to wait for the HP bar to fill up before he can go back in.
The scariest part for him is actually the supports who actually can do range damage.
Yeah.
He's hiding.
Dive into the back. Oh, that's going to be Amy. Take it down. There's a little punch in, so dead. Now Kaiser proper. Everyone dropping like flies. Face popped out last row on his loadsome. Will just be eliminated here at the end. And there is big snowball potential here for Element Mystic with this Shatter and Rally ready to go.
He's ready. Like if they go in right now, Exing trances, and they push this fight, like this could be an insane double cap. They have to realize this opportunity though, or else it's not going to happen. Here it comes.
Then it's going to be down. But it's hopped up as they push forward. Hanbin getting closer to that Graviton Surge. Doha already coming up with a double kill, looking for a little bit more here. The Transcendence from last row is buying a little bit of time for StormQuake. Rally's going to be out from both sides, so they're trying to stay alive. It gets taken down by the uppercut, the armor. The Rally going to be completely worthless here in the extended fight. Face barely making it back in the back. The Meteor Strike immediately comes through with the pin from Takoyaki to take him out. First tick going to be on the way, 6:14 remaining. A failed charge, I believe, from Kaiser as he tries to make his way in onto the point. He'll get stunned up, no chance to use the Earth Shatter. Now he's going to be gone as that grab comes in. Suljan taking out the Rally from the sound barrier from Unique, buying so much time. It is just an absolute slaughter here from Element Mystic as they steamroll their way in onto point B, and they take it with, I believe, 5:54 remaining on the clock.
Well, actually, no, that historically that hasn't been true, except these competitions. It's weird. I think StormQuake is really just experimenting with a lot of things, you know, for this map in particular.
Jumping in on the point, last show going to be taken down. Takoyaki dangerously low. StormQuake need to pick him off. They managed to find Doha. Still taking a little bit of damage. Hanbin as well now, going to be tagged up. Try to break him out of that mech. So far unsuccessful, but StormQuake is in on the point to get 1 tick. Now looking for the second. Dive back in, Takoyaki goes forward, gets the Zarya bubble to try to stay alive. Hanbin getting burned lower and lower as Proper just tries to focus fire him. They manage to turn around, they find the Winston, still in the second tick, getting ready to arrive. StormQuake takes down to about 2 minutes remaining. Hanbin by himself on the point. Will be grouped over the side, knocked out, and taken down. And that should be point A, going the way of StormQuake. They'll get that extra little 30 seconds.
StormQuake, this is their best chance to get a great time here, to get B at all.
Grab coming down, locks up, Sparkle there for a moment. The rest of the team going to be piling forward, getting it on top of that Transcendence. Executing him alive. They still have the sound barrier ready to go. Amy approaching one himself. Up there, Kaiser going lower and lower. Now Barrier's going to be out. Element Mystic looking for the fight right here, right now. Faced up the bomb in the back. Looking for a kickoff. We'll have to find the bomb against Daw. As the grab comes in from Sparkle, they lock him up. No one from StormQuake going to be dying yet, but FaZe will lose out on the mech from Hanman self-destruct. XE now going to be taken down. Man advantage over to StormQuake as they continue to push forward. FaZe is going to be pistoling away, trying to build back up for that mech, and it seems like he should be able to get it because no one is able to focus in onto this Pilot Diva. Second tick going to be gained, a minute and a half remaining. They push back forward. Takoyaki instantly stunned up, getting closer and closer to that Earth Shatter, but will be taken down as he hits 90%. The grab comes in. 100 energy from Proper. The right clicks come in. Absolutely decimates some members of Element as they try to inch their way in onto the point. They burn down Hanman. Unique going to be gone. The cap will roll through. A minute and 15 remaining. StormQuake advanced to 4 points.
All right.
Yeah, you can hear the crowd there. Sparkle swapping over onto the Genji, the pick that made him famous.
Okay, XE on DPS too.
Widowmaker.
Here we go.
Okay, classic pickup. Fans are happy now. Takoyaki taking a little bit of damage off camera, but of course we have to focus in onto this. XE has shown us his Widowmaker once so far this season. Doha's going to open things up as last time gets taken down by the Sombra. XE going to be looking for an angle so far, not really finding
looking for the Tracer.
Trying to find the hack here, but gets jumped on by the Wrecking Ball, and Doha's going to be melted down. FaZe comes in, scoops up a double kill to keep their hopes alive, but Sojen traded back out. Only missing so forward with their tank line with Unique here onto the Mercy. Recall comes through, and he'll get burned down. Proper trying to keep them in control of the point so far. Seems like it might be working.
To be honest with you, Achilleos, I don't think this is the comp to necessarily run here against what StormQuake is running. Now they're disjointed. Sparkle's super low.
12 HP.
Hanman almost
saves
saves
that
him.
healer. Kaiser going to be taken down. This is just a brawl back and forth. XE manages to find Proper. Doha going on a bit of a scouting mission here. XE gets another one. Can we flip over to that man, please? Because he is taking names right now. It's the third one. Observers, can we watch the Widowmaker, please?
Well, I mean, he's watching at the bottom right.
There we go.
That's what Widowmaker looks like. But they get the point. It was completely resetting the board, so no double capture possible, barring a mistake from StormQuake.
Yeah, no chance of that snowball here. Unless they can pick up some nice kills at the beginning. Takoyaki going to be tagged up, going lower and lower, down below 200. Drops the shield for a moment, the fire strike, and very dangerous. It's the Mega Pack. Pushes over here into the side room. Still playing forward, trying to build up for these ults. Kaiser pushing up now to 60%. Takoyaki going in, not going to be able to find the pin. He'll be taken down in exchange on both of the Reinhardt. But the struck out, not going to find anything. Hanman will make it back into the mech. Only Mystic still playing forward to get halfway to that first take. His face gets knocked out of the mech by Doha.
Really good eco push though.
Very high energy, trying to
They
build
can
up
get a
for that
grab.
grab, and it's going to be one tick coming through. They're still at 340 on the clock now. 3 members gone inside
It's
StormQuake.
happening.
Kaiser going to be burnt down. FaZe makes his way back into the mech very slowly here, but has to get over onto the point to try to contest this with the rest of his squad.
Grabs
Grab
out.
going to be coming down, locks up Amy up top, and he can't make it back in. Here we go, 4 points each. We will keep rolling through on Volskaya.
Looks like they want to try it again. They've got a short time bank, so I don't blame them. Building ults with a standard comp is going to be tough.
It's interesting to have Sparkle going over to the Genji solo here. Doha's still going to be on the Brig.
I think it's
not
to
the
counter.
Doomfist, so a bit different.
I think it's to counter either the Ashe or the Soldier when they come around. It's
See.
really easy to blow those up.
Up the wall. Oh, going to make up his mind as far as which way to go. Sabara already going to be taking shots down there in the picture on the bottom right.
Looking for the Soldier here.
Soldier's going to be waiting. Oh man, shield bash to the
They
face.
do it.
He dashes his way through.
So
They
predictable.
assassinate Proper. Very nicely done. Now he dashes in maybe a little bit too deep and still has a deflection up. Gets tagged up and will be taken down. The dynamite from Sujen finds the kill. Proper going to be swapping over onto the Zarya instantly.
Yeah, really nice
Nope,
way
okay.
for StormQuake to get on this point now that they've killed him. Counter-wise, they got the faster respawns.
Yeah, now he's going to be over onto the Tracer. 30 seconds remaining. StormQuake. Can they get the cap? They lose out on the last row instantly. Sujen trying to layer in that damage. Gets another dynamite pop. This way up, trying to get closer and closer to bomb. Gets the res in on the last row. FaZe takes down Doha. Good opening for them. Now no Brig.
It's gonna have to be now or never.
Rocket's still coming in. Barrage getting closer for FaZe. Still haven't really made their way into the point, but FaZe manages to find the kill here onto Unique. Fantastic pickoff for them. The remaining members of Element Missing desperately trying to get taken back up, but XE can only do so much. The solos and Yada. The healing is going to be way too slow. Now XE going to be gone. StormQuake in onto point A. Looks like they will be getting this cap
Up, but right now, they have this tiny edge. If they can eliminate the Diva mech, there's a huge opportunity here. Sparkles already uses deflection.
They need that barrage to pop off. They need to destroy with that. Robert in the bottom, pulls bomb online, as you say. A deep dive in from Element, Mystic will negate them out. Transcendence going to be used by Lastro. The Valkyrie out from Amy as they work their way over onto the point, but instantly 2 DPS members going to be dropped. The Swim Jet Proper both go down. Now Exy finds another one. Lastro going to be taken out. FaZe does manage to find the answering kill onto that enemy Zenyatta, denying away any use of that Transcendence. Guys are playing forward here onto the point. Will be taken down. FaZe is taking shots over at the Genji, but no one makes it onto the point in time to keep that one contested. Sparkle gets a cheeky little slash in with that Dragon Blade at the end to take down Amy.
Huge plays by him to know exactly how far he can push his advantage.
Now the ult's ready, throws down the Graviton Surge, locks them all up. Transcendence out from X the bomb in over the top, and trying to pick off his Takoyaki will be dropped. Meteor Strike into the back. Sparkle not going to be able to find a kill yet, but Kaiser does get weakened, and Doha's able to pick up the kill. Now follows up for another one, getting rid of the Ryan Break combo on the side of StormQuake. Sparkle still into the back, trying to hound down in onto Amy. Can't quite get that kill. He'll be out of the fight, but the cop pays out. They will be in onto the point to get this cap.
Scary
a minute
thing.
and 30 remaining. That's going to bump them up for 2 minutes.
Scary.
Yeah,
They're
so
so close.
They have to block this shatter from Takoyaki. One tick is all Element Mystic needs to punch their ticket into the grand finals. Stormquake's pushing forward. They're going aggressive. The shatter's going to be coming down. Locks up one into the back. So Jen and Kaiser both going to be eliminated. Element Mystic, could they do it right here? It seems so very likely. FaZe going to be knocked out of the back. Amy's the only other one alive. He could not get the barrier in time. They're in onto the point. They have it. And Element Mystic will take the victory here on Volskaya. They will advance into the grand final for the first time in this organization's history.